on? I'm Jim Perona. Welcome to the weekly Axe Kicking. So today I was hoping to have a video up of me having a sit down with flamenco guitar virtuoso Grisha Goryachev. Unfortunately, that's going to have to wait about a month. We did have a sit down and had a lot of great stuff, a lot of great footage, but we both felt that we actually ran out of time, first of all, but we both felt that could have just been a little bit better. And there's a lot of aspects that we wanted to cover as well. So Grisha's got some performance obligations on the West Coast, and when he comes back, we're going to finish it up and post it right up here. So today I want to talk a little bit about the rest stroke in classical guitar, which is primarily used as a way to play through scalar or single line melody runs. So let's take a look. Alright, so before we look at the notes, let's just look at a couple of aspects of the rest stroke. First thing you don't want to do, first and foremost, is move your entire hand like this. So that's the first thing. Also, you don't want to think across. Like, you don't want to be thinking you're striking this string and immediately landing here. That's thinking across. You actually want to think down, like that. And as a result, you will end up resting on the next string, hence the name rest stroke. But you want to make sure that kind of like there's a little collapse in this knuckle here. Like that. Alright, so let's take a look at the notes. We're basically in the key of E minor, and we're starting on this E. And right hand wise, I'm starting on the I finger, and I'm going to constantly alternate between I and M, my index and middle finger. And we're going to encounter a couple string crossing moments with those fingers, so we'll look at those when they occur. So we're starting here on this E, and we're going to climb up the first 6 notes of the E minor scale. E, F sharp, G, A, B, C. Then we're going to slide up with the pinky to the D, up 2 frets. And then we're going to ascend a few notes. So D, C, B, then the A on the 7th fret of the 4th string, and then back to the B on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. Now between this B and this A, back to the B, right hand wise, you can see I'm using my I, M, I. That's a string crossing right there. If you're new to practicing just classical guitar scales in general, then these string crossing moments might feel very awkward for you. So really focus in on those when you're practicing. Maybe just do 2 notes at a time. Whatever will make it more comfortable for you. So far we've got. And then we climb back up. Alright, so after we end on this D, we're gonna go on to the E of the 5th fret of the 2nd string. We're gonna go up 4 notes, sliding up with the pinky to the A at the very end. So E, F sharp, G, A. Then we're gonna descend a little bit to the G and the F sharp, and then we have another string crossing moment. Same basic pattern as last time right hand wise, with I, then M on the E, 9th fret of the 3rd string, back to the F sharp with your I finger. So just that little sequence played by itself. Alright, so just to finish up that part of the riff, very similar to what we just had earlier, just starting on a different place. So it's E, F sharp, G, A, G, F sharp, E, F sharp, G, A. Alright, so continuing on, we're going to ascend the scale even farther. Now we're going to be on the first string, starting on the B, 7th fret. We're going to ascend up 4 notes to this E. Okay, so this is starting on the M finger. And then we're going to ascend back down from the E to D, C, and then we're going to the second string, B, A, G, and then F sharp, we're sliding down 1 fret with the first finger. F sharp, we're doing a trill. And then ending on this E. Alright, so here's that last part of the riff played slow. And I close out this riff with a E minor 9 chord, which is a pretty nice voicing. Just hitting the low E string, and then we've got this arpeggio. It's a B on the 4th string, F sharp on the 3rd string, G on the 2nd string, and then we got a 7, the minor 7 right there, a D on the 1st string. And I'm just kind of going down the arpeggio, then going back up, and then letting my 3rd finger off the D to let that first E, that 1st string E ring out. So. I think that mastering or perfecting the rest stroke and getting it to where it's exactly where you want it to be and you're entirely comfortable with it, as with any classical guitar technique, I think it's something that is a lifelong journey for most of us. It just doesn't come right away for the most part, and you want to practice slow and precise and just make sure you're getting the right movements down. I very briefly touched upon them. The things I talked about for about 10 to 30 seconds, that's something I've spent hours working on a day. So that's just kind of an idea of the amount of time it can take to progress. Anyways, make sure you go to zacharmusic to check out the tabs. Check us out on Facebook. And that'll wrap it up. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next week.